just trying to find out why your Edochie will not sign the divorce papers the wife brings him. When you hurt somebody as bad as he has hurt the wife, what is the big deal with just signing the divorce papers so that this woman can just go and rest, and just live her life? It cannot be that hard. But the truth is that, will the wife even ask for a divorce? See, I've been listening to a lot of people talk about this issue of your Edochie and the wife, and I've been hearing them say the wife should get a divorce. But if we look at it critically, I doubt she's going to get a divorce. I doubt she's going to even get a separation. This woman has 4 children for y'all, and she has 3 boys. And you know how the Igbo culture values male children. In fact, even if May now wants to divorce, if she has 10 people advising her on this divorce issue, I'm not talking about us, so internet aunties and uncles. I'm talking about us, internet in-laws. I'm talking about people that really know her personally. They're not even advising her to divorce you. In fact, from her family members, they might not even be telling her. In fact, right now it's like, and they will tell her to stand gidigbam. It's your house. Somebody cannot come and throw you away from the house that you have built for 17 years. Between me and you, my people, this is the advice that May is receiving. Somebody cannot come and scatter the house you have built for 17 years. All this money that you guys have made in 17 years. You suffered with him. Now that money has come, you cannot leave him. Don't ask me how I know. I know. That's the quality of advice you'll be receiving. A second wife cannot chase you from the house. She's a woman like you. Don't let her chase you. He still loves you because Ogayo said she's number 1, Abi, undisputed. Nobody's chasing a woman who has 3 boys away from her husband's house. So as much as all these things are happening, May will probably never ask for a divorce. Then now let's assume that she even asks for a divorce. Will you sign the divorce papers? Let's even talk about it. Does she even have I don't know how they got married. If they got married only traditionally, that means I know that the girl's parents can refund or return the bride price that your Edochie and his family paid to them to marry their daughter. So if she married like legally, then it has to now take a whole court process, and I don't even think that she wants to go through that. But looking at it, why not? Like, I feel like those people who are going to be advising her, don't leave, what are you going to leave your house for, and everything. You all turned 40 a while ago. That means this lady is in her 30s, at most her 30s, and her life has stopped. That is how women are made to behave in Africa. When you just have children, your life stops mentally. You don't know how we're doing this thing. Your life has stopped. Like, why does her life have to stop at 30 something for a man who is still enjoying his life? A man who is older than her, and his life is still happening for him, but her life has to stop. Her life does not have to stop because she has children. She can move on with her life. I'm not going to call names, but there's this celebrity that has moved on with her life, and she just turned 40. Celebrity wife who just turned 40, and she has continued her life. It is only in Africa that when a woman just has 1 child, she has old. When a woman has 2 children, you have older. When you now have 4, Agadi, old woman, it's done. You are done, like done. It is finished for you. I don't know where they got married or how they got married, but I know that she's not receiving any encouragement from people who are close to her to divorce. Look at what your Edochie's brother says, that right now they're trying to just be there for her. She's still their own. I don't talk about that lousy explanation that he gave, because for me it's lousy, but it's not really the point of my conversation, talking about how if he was Muslim. But he's not Muslim. He's a practicing Christian. He's always wearing that long rosary on his neck. So if you're going to be practicing Christian, act like a practicing Christian. Do what people are supposed to practice. If you're Muslim, then we can understand that, okay, this is what your religion says you can do. But you cannot be forming Christian for 40 years of your life. When you now do something that is not maybe supported by your religion, you now say, okay, let me port to the other religion and do this thing that my religion accepts. It's the same thing as what we have been talking about, saying that the Igbo culture accepts polygamy. There are a lot of things that the Igbo culture accepts that we have been trying to break. But you know, as human beings, we choose the one that favors us. I'm sure that years ago, if a man beats the wife, like in those olden days now, and maybe the wife goes to report to her parents, the parents will be like, he's your husband, he can beat you. But now we're shouting domestic violence every day. Don't do it. Is that not something that has been accepted? But because we see the harm that it causes, we are trying to break it. Other things like maybe women, when they lose their husbands, they take everything from them. the brother, it takes everything from them. It's the brother's inheritance. But we saw that those things were not good, and they're trying to break it over the years. Now the same thing as this polygamy, but because it's favoring a lot of men, and it just gives them options. Let me use the word options. We're not going to outrightly say that polygamy is causing more harm than good. Let's even forget about religion and everything in this polygamy thing. The truth is that polygamy is causing so much harm, we cannot begin to talk about the kind of harm that it causes, because you think it's minor. It is not minor. It is not minor, because now the thing is, this yours children, this one that he has loved on, these children that maybe they have thought all their lives that their daddy is everything to them. Now they are going to be tilting towards their mother. Their mother is never going to do wrong in their eyes again. Their mother is now their own person. They are on their mother's team. They are never going to support their dad again. It's going to be very, very hard. It's going to come to a point of maturity before they begin to trust their father again. Because as much as we are thinking that your Edochie broke his first wife's heart, he shattered his children's hearts too. Do you think that May is going to serve your divorce papers? Do you think that if she even does, do you think that Yul is going to agree to sign? Or do you think there's going to be a smooth divorce? Because Yul Edochie claims to love two of them. He claims to love two of them. Oh, Dogu. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to see you in my next video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Thank you. Bye.